Hey YouTube, you're looking at my Kenwood 1800 watt KAC 9104D. Funny thing about this amp, if you notice in this corner right here, let's see here, if we can get this, you will notice that some of the transistors are missing. And I'd like to get some input on this. The amp's less than a year old. The amp was not damaged because of loud listening, even though when I first got it I did get a ticket out in Sterling Heights. But the reason I'm posting this is I had a Redbull in the center console and it tipped over and I didn't notice it. And I mean, you kind of guess it got in the amp, and suddenly I just heard a loud noise coming through my subs, and everything went dim, and then the fuses here blew out. So of course I took it out, brought it in, took it apart, and as soon as I hooked it to my 10 Max here, I noticed that it was pulling a lot of amps, and as I checked these chips right here, I noticed they were warm. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them, I removed them one at a time, and now I can power the amp up, of course, with it on the chassis, and it all powers up. Of course, I don't have sound, so I'm trying to determine if this amp is worth fixing. None of this stuff appears to be burnt here on the bottom. Cleaned it up a little bit with some rubbing alcohol. None of the board seems to have burnt, but those 4 chips there. So, you know, any input, you know, is it worth putting the money into? I do have electrical experience, mod consoles and stuff like that for fun, build various PIC programs and stuff like that, so not a total no, but just some any ideas. I mean, are there any of these little tiny chips to worry about? I know the capacitors all look good, but I mean, these newer amps, this is like a 2009 model, they don't really seem to be made of much. So, you know, I'm just trying to before I waste the whatever little money it's going to cost just to blow these little chips up in smoke, is it worth it? Anybody have any success on it? Any comments would be great, and I'll probably update this video if I do decide to just go blow the money on these pieces that I don't know what they're called. I know they're transistors, MOSFETs or whatever, but I don't know if they're type N or whatever. Any input. This is Ken, and hope you like my video, which is very pointless.